Good day guys, Felix Lee here from my home office in Sydney, Australia. Today I want to talk about why staying in a job will be a threat or will be a danger to your success. And I'm not talking here out of textbook, I'm talking here from my experience. As soon as I finish uni, as anyone else, I went up and looked for a job. Like anyone else out there, people look for a job because they are there to earn money for survival. Okay, so that is a valid reason for anyone to get a job. If you don't have a job, you don't have money, then you need to get one. Okay, don't be lazy. Obviously, I'm not here to talk about, giving you an excuse not to look for a job. But what I'm talking about here is people who already have a job and they don't move or they don't do anything to change their life. A lot of people says that having a job is like having a security because you have a set wages comes into your pocket every single week or fortnight or month. Or at the same time, people stay in a job because they are lazy. In a job, a lot of times people do not need to use their brain to think. Then it makes them comfortable because it doesn't require them to think a lot. People generally are lazy to use their mind, and that is why people stay in a job. But by doing that, you are restricting your growth. You do not use your brain and you use to the security that it provides. You think that it is a security, but in my experience in a corporate world, I came from a banking industry. People get laid off, people get fired at any time, even though it happened in one of my team members. My manager told them that they were not supposed to fire anyone anymore. But hey, a few more weeks later, this old guy, poor guy, got fired anyway. Why? Because they look at people as a number. So when you think that job security is secure, you probably need to question yourself. And you need to probably question that again. A lot of people think that it is secure, set wages come into your pocket. But what it really means is because you have fear to break through. And that is not freedom at all. People think that having a secure job, it is a security, but it never is secure. But if you decide, if you make a conscious decision to break through your fear, to go out your comfort zone, start something new, start a business, get involved in a business, then you are learning to break through your fear. So you live in a freedom, you are not living in a fear, like life of fear, but you actually live your life freely, free of fear. But if you stay in a job, which is not secure anyway, you'll never have peace because inside yourself, that you can get fired at any time. So I want to challenge you, start thinking. Think like a smart person. You are a smart person. Use your brain. God created you with a capacity with the ability to think. So I want you guys to think, just have a moment with yourself. Be honest to yourself. Why are you in a job right now? And if you do not move or if you do not progress in your life, ask yourself, is it because you are too lazy? Or is it because fear have held you back? Hey, I'm not saying to kick away the fear, but feel the fear. Fear is always gonna be here, but do it anyway. That's what successful people does, ask them, do they have fear? They have fear. Fear is here to stay, but it is for you to go out there and still do it. Get it done. That is what differentiates successful people to those who are not successful. And now, I'm not telling you to quit your job today, but what I'm trying to say here is plan a plan. Make a plan, lay out a plan. What you can do today, starting today. And even if you're planning to quit your job in the next few months to come, it is still a great decision, and I can say that because it happened to me. When I made that decision to quit my job, I haven't had that income yet. I'm just halfway there. But the reason for me to make that decision, first of all, everyone, when they make decision, there is always two things: pains and pleasure. Pleasure of attaining something better than what you have right now, and pain of what you're suffering right now and you just want to get out of it. And back then, it was my job condition, it was my environment that made me sick of it, because people treated me and people treated anyone else as number. They fired people as they want, and they just got me to a stage where I was so sick of it. So I made that decision to hand in my retirement letter. Even in that, I don't quit straight away. I give them a 6 months notice that I'm gonna quit. And that 6 months notice for me, it is a period where I find myself growing the most, because the emergency or the panic button in you, when have you ever come across to an emergency or a close to accident event that happened in your life? Things move so slow that you can see things so clear, and that is exactly what happened to me when I handed my retirement letter. Every single day, especially the 4 months prior to my retirement, every single day seemed so clear to me that I need to do something. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to provide for my family. My life is on stake if I don't do anything about it. And that has pushed me out of my normal boundary, outside of my comfort zone. I do not know what comfort zone is. I didn't know what comfort zone was back then. But as soon as that emergency in me, emergency button kicked into me, I started to take action that I've never done before. Because I know, and straight away it tapped into the potentials in me, my higher self, the giant, the warriors in me, that I know I can do anything I set my mind to achieve. Every single trainings that I watch, every hangout that I watch, it becomes so useful for me because I open up my mind for learning. That is why same people watch, two different people watching the same videos or watching the same hangouts, but these two people will get different result, or will get different learning, or will get something new from them, because two different people have different perspective. And when you open up your mind, when you open up your heart to want to learn from people around you, then for sure you will learn something new every single day. And that is why I learned to appreciate moment of present, moment of right now, because it is now that counts. It is not tomorrow. So I want you guys to think about it. Think about what I just said before, because making that decision could change your life, because it did for me. Making a decision to quit my job, giving myself a leeway of 6 months to hit my goal, it was a decision that I will not regret in my life. It has opened up a new chapter in my life, and I'm so grateful. As soon as I open myself, I ask for support, and I open myself for learning, and I open myself for goals that I want to achieve. I know that with the definite of purpose that I will need to hit this goal, it becomes a must for me. Then things just flow through. Result doesn't come overnight, remember, and it didn't happen to me overnight either. I have to be patient to nurture what I've planted, the seeds that I've planted, waiting patiently for the harvest time to come. But believing, that is why that is important to have the right mindset, because challenges, problems will always come. But if you have the right mindset, you can just overturn that challenges just like that. And it takes exercise, it takes practice to make your muscles strong. Just like in physical exercise, mental or mindset exercise is the same thing. You need to exercise to build it strong. So thanks again guys for watching this video. I truly hope that this video will help you to plan your future, to plan out how you want to play this game of life, because life, it is a game, you know. So play it with laughter, you know, enjoy it. Enjoy every single moment of your life. Enjoy people around your life. Money can be earned at any time, but people that comes in your life, if you do not have time to treasure them, then life simply means nothing. So thanks again guys. I truly hope you have learned something from today's video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.